I will start with Makenzie. What were some strengths in the beginning of the game, and did Central Baptist get more aggressive throughout the game?
I think the strength for us at the beginning of the game, we were rebounding really, really well, pushing the ball up the floor really well, and we were just playing together in our five-out offense. Everyone was reading each other really well, passing and cutting. We were getting a lot of good looks, and defensively we did a really good job too. We got a lot of stops. I think most of their points in the first half came off of our turnovers, but in the second half, I don't remember a number, but their post player really came out and hurt us a lot. She just did really good coming out the second half, and I think that made the biggest difference in the game at the end.
And how are you guys feeling at the half with it so close?
Our plan was basically just to come out like we were in the first half with a few tweaks. But like Kenny said, their post player played a great game, and there are a few things we could have done better too.
Yeah, our shooting wasn't very good today, but I feel like we still came out aggressive all game, and we played hard. We were excited to come out with it so close, but we just kind of let it slip at the end.
Yeah. Did they do anything unexpected today, or did they kind of play as you thought they would?
I think that's kind of how we expected them to play. I don't know if we expected their post to hurt us as much as she did, especially, I mean, we talked about having help side, but we had her help side there. I don't know, maybe we should have been doubling her, trying to deny her the ball, but I don't think that we 100% prepared for that. But other than that, yeah, I think our game plan was pretty much what we expected.
Sounds good. And what did you guys talk about to try and do better to get back on top? What was your mindset, I guess?
Execute, finish shots. As we played a pretty good game. It was just our shots weren't going in, and that was the difference in the game.
Gotcha. And Makenzie, how do you feel about accomplishing your 1,000-point career and ranking in several categories for?
Yeah, that's awesome. It was a goal for me, obviously, this year. I knew going in that I had a chance to do that, so I'm happy that I got to do that. But now I'm just focused on trying to get this team ready for next year, and a lot of the girls are coming back, and I'm not, so I just want to help them get where they want to be.
Awesome. And Coach Joshua, how would you compare this game to the last few to the way that the season started?
Well, we're a different team now, from where we were early in the season with some of the pieces that we've lost, some of the young players who are playing a lot more than they were earlier in the season and maybe than we expected, but that's okay because it'll help us down the road. But it's, when you're going through those growing pains, it's tough. But, to hold a team like that to a 24-point half is really impressive. And, today it was just when you're having such a hard time scoring, your margin for error is so thin defensively, that it makes it really hard to stay in the game. And we stayed in it for 3.5 quarters. We really did. Just, the ball wasn't going in today. And that's one of those things that for your players, you can't control. If your shot quality is good and you're getting the shot that you want, for the most part we were, the ball just wasn't going in. So it's an area that we can, kind of say, well, we got the shots we wanted now. Like said, we need to finish them. And I believe in our group, and I believe that they will. But we've come a long way from early in the season because we've just changed a lot. Different personnel, players have grown into larger roles, and it hasn't resulted in wins lately, but we're really playing better every game. So hopefully that'll continue going forward.
Coach, Central Baptist shot better than 55% in the second half. Most of that damage was done inside. What was the adjustment that they made, because obviously they were able to capitalize?
Well, they kind of just threw the ball inside, which they didn't do in the first half. I mean, they have great guards, and Carrier's good post player, and we don't really have a matchup there where we could just guard her one-on-one, and we wanted to help from the backside, like Makenzie said. And it's a good basketball team, and you take away one thing, and they're good enough to go to something else. So we did a nice job on the perimeter for the most part, but like you said, and like Kenzie said, they got the ball inside, and that really hurt us.
Makenzie, despite the loss, you came away with your 5th double-double of the season, 17th of your career, 18 rebounds, ranks 3rd in a game in single history. Talk about your ability to crash the boards and just how you were able to use position to get the ball.
Well, this offense the offense that we're running today specifically, I think, really opens up the floor and allows me to crash the boards a lot better than some of the other offenses that we have, especially when we have the ball going inside and then being kicked out and some of their team running out to guard that, then I can really get inside and there's a lot of space opened up around the basket. And it's also just made to be like passing and cutting, so a lot of times when a shot goes up, I'm already cutting towards the basket and I'm ready to go get it.